We wanted to show you our favorite items at Trader Joe's that are both vegan and oil-free.
Here we go. Hey everybody, this is Dylan.
And this is Reeves.
And we are doing a food haul. It's long overdue. We love Trader Joe's because they have so many vegan oil-free options. So we're gonna break this thing down and go into all of them and show you what they all are.
We wanted to show you what our favorites are because we don't go to Trader Joe's super often, so when we do, we usually stock up.
Oh hell yes, the freezer is very full of many of these items. And I think last time you bought like 30 milks.
I did.
Let's do this thing. Reeves, clear our space. We shall begin. We don't have to say Trader Joe's before each item because it's understood that they're all Trader Joe's, right?
They're not Trader Jose's anymore, that's for sure. We're gonna start off with the freezer items and kind of lump them all together. This item, the frozen artichokes, is hands down our favorite freezer item from Trader Joe's, am I wrong?
No, and I only found out about this after we met. In fact, most things, I didn't shop at Trader Joe's that much before I met you. But you cannot buy artichoke hearts not in oil and a ton of salt, other than these frozen ones that I found at Trader Joe's. And I love to just throw them in random Instant Pot meals. What else do you do with these artichoke hearts?
I've made dips with them. They make a very creamy dip.
That sounds good. You haven't made an artichoke dip for me yet. It's been like a year.
No, it hasn't. We did it on the show. Dill's Delectable Dill Dip.
I take it back. I do make a Dill's Delectable Dill Dip that you wouldn't believe with this artichoke heart. Cool. Next.
My second favorite thing are these fire roasted onions and peppers.
They're like fajita veggies.
Yes. And they already have that roasty, smoky, grilled flavor, look, and texture.
And nothing's added to them, right? It's just peppers and onions?
It's onions, red bell peppers, green bell peppers, yellow bell peppers.
I love it.
We've made a few things out of this.
Yeah? You know, the mélange à trois, you can't help but notice that there is a sexual reference there that they're playing with. The mélange à trois is just bell peppers, not fire roasted. I will be honest, I wish there was a diced, not stripped version of the peppers. You can find like a diced frozen onion, but not a diced frozen bell pepper, which I would love for like making pasta sauces and stuff like that.
And along the lines of the fire roasted, the roasted corn is pretty good too.
I mean, it's just corn. The only difference from normal frozen corn is that it does also the fire roastiness. I love just making pico and then throwing in either some black beans, maybe, and this corn, the fire roasted corn, and then it's like more like a whole starchy meal instead of just pico, you know what I'm saying?
Riced cauliflower, I like to get this there if you can't find it anywhere else, but lately we've been getting it at Costco.
Yeah, you can get it at Costco too. But riced cauliflower in its frozen form is pretty handy for a quick, low-calorie meal, just if you're snacking around. Reeves' favorite is to do the nooch. We have that recipe on YouTube. Check it out with the riced cauliflower. It is one of my favorite things to eat. Also introduced to me by you, of course.
It's really good to just add to a meal to bulk up the veggies.
What do we have here, Reeves?
We kind of just discovered these in the freezer section. We don't buy these super often because it's pretty easy to make rice. You like to do it on the stove. I like to do it in an Instant Pot. But this is a really good option if you're in a super hurry.
Yeah, if you've got, you got to cook fast for the family or yourself, and you just need something ready to go, rock and roll, this is pretty handy. And it's even a microwave bag. It's a venting bag, so you can just heat it in the microwave.
You know what these are good for? I used to keep things like this in the freezer at work just to zap it for an emergency meal.
Oh, nice. I used to buy only the Westbury Naturals soy milk because it was at Sprouts, and I didn't realize that I was wasting my money with every quart of soy milk. Reeves, again, brought this to my attention. For under $2, you can get a quart of single ingredient soy milk. Yeah. Water and soybeans. I guess that's 2 ingredients.
I think it's like $1.79.
It's less than $2.
Yeah. Some people complain about the flavor of this, but that doesn't make any sense. I only ever use it for baking.
It tastes like perfect soy milk. There's nothing, you cannot complain about that.
We just saw this as a new product. It was on an end cap and we thought we'd try it. It's not that much more expensive than the soy milk.
It's like less than $2.50.
It has a pretty interesting and different flavor, so it's just kind of fun to try. I wouldn't call this an absolute staple or must-have, but
it does not replace the soy milk. Plus, it has a little bit of added salt and guar gum and stuff like that. So it's not quite as perfect as that. Good on cereal. It's fine if you want to switch it up from time to time. What do you think? Let me have a little hit of that.
It's a little creamier.
A unique flavor, it is different. You didn't actually refer to it by name. It is non-dairy hemp milk.
What if we mixed them both together?
Then you'd have soy hemp. You just want to mix the two in one cup? You're weird. Does it taste like a mix of soy milk and hemp milk?
That's pretty good.
Unbelievable. Next up, salsa.
Salsa, verde, and rojo.
What's your favorite salsa?
This is my favorite salsa in a jar, maybe of all time.
This one says salsa auténtica. What's in there? It's just a little salty. It's a very simple salsa. It's pretty salty.
That's the thing about the salsas is they're all pretty salty except for this one, but then this one puts sugar.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna find completely SOS-free on stuff like this.
But coming soon, Well Your World, we are making an SOS-free salsa that we're gonna have for sale. I'm still working on it because salsa is tricky. This no salt added salsa is not great because it's too sweet. They like tried to compensate for the saltiness with the sweet. They should have compensated with spiciness.
Yeah.
I do like, this is the green one, the salsa verde.
That one's fun
which is nice.
sometimes.
And how about this one?
I don't think I've ever tried this one.
I've never tried the pineapple salsa. You wanna try it?
Yeah, I do.
It's pretty standard. It does have some added sugar as well.
Oh, it has salt and sugar?
It has salt and sugar.
Oh.
Oh, it's a little too sweet again.
Oh, it's very sweet. Bad.
Isn't this video supposed to be of our favorite items from Trader Joe's?
Don't buy this one.
Okay, that's the salsas.
Next up on the list are the dips. And like I said, we don't go to Trader Joe's super often, so when we do, I don't feel too bad about buying these. They are both oil-free, but pretty salty.
This one's got a little bit of fat. There is some, and this is the eggplant hummus. Didn't know you could just get very easily an oil-free hummus, and this is a very tasty one.
I don't know why they call it eggplant hummus and not baba ganoush.
Probably because a lot of people don't know what baba ganoush means. But there is some tahini in here, but that's okay. It's pretty good stuff. I want to try it.
I love eating that with baby carrots. It's like a special treat for me.
I can crush this thing in moments. That's a good product.
It's a very good product. This is their cashew fiesta dip, so this one's kind of, you know, a bit richer too. You like this one because it's so thick.
I like the thick one. Everybody's getting all crazy about the one that you can buy at Target and Sprouts now. That's a wetter, oil-free queso. But this one, I like it a lot more than that one.
Yeah, this one definitely is thick. You know what I've never done with this one?
It's just so good. It's like a pastier.
Yeah, I've never tried this hot.
I've never thought to try that, and I don't think that I would care to.
The cashew fiesta dip mixed with the Trader Joe's salsa auténtica.
You like that? Ooh.
Trader Joe's wild rice blends.
This isn't a blend, just straight up cultivated wild rice.
This is a blend, a brown rice medley. We did this in the Reap's favorite meal. But this has the radish seeds in it that are like this little like bird seed pop in your mouth, and it's so good. What I used to do is buy this one and then cut this with like half a bag of this before I knew that like you could buy them at bulk bins elsewhere. But I'll still every once in a while buy this from Trader Joe's.
I like the radish thing. I actually have a jar of radish seed in the pantry now that I'll throw into my baked ziti in the Instant Pot.
Yeah.
And I love the little flavor bursts of the radish seeds. So thank you, Trader Joe's, for teaching me that so that I could steal the idea from you.
Up next, we have Dylan's kryptonite items.
Yeah, this is the danger zone. You're gonna wanna be very careful with these. Please fast forward if you are sensitive to this kind of material.
What I love about these products is getting them if you're going on a road trip, or if you're flying, or if you're going on a hike.
These are the dry roasted, unsalted pistachio nuts. They are like a drug.
Can you please say the name correctly?
Dry roasted, unsalted pistachio nut meats. I don't know what nut meats means and why they couldn't have just said pistachio nuts, but it does add a bit of promiscuity to the title, which we always enjoy here. Then we have my second drug of choice, and that is dried, unsweetened mango. This is just the mango, and believe me, you don't need any sweetness added to this because it is hard to start this without finishing it.
You buy that at Costco though too, don't you?
Yes, but it's safer to buy in smaller amounts, and just one bag at a time, because I'm gonna crush this thing all at once. Better to do it with the 6-ounce bag than the 2.5-pound bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They have the watermelon jerky now, and we were gonna try it and we forgot to get it. What the heck is that? Let us know.
Sounds weird. Let us know what you think of the watermelon jerky and if we should try it or not. Then we have Reebs' kryptonite.
I wouldn't call this kryptonite because I actually take like half a year to finish this.
No salt added almond butter. It's just almonds, which is not common.
I know. They have creamy and crunchy, and I'm pretty sure that both of them are just raw almonds as the ingredient.
The breads, kryptonite for many others, so, you know.
Proceed with caution.
Let's start with the corn tortillas. It's just a simple corn tortilla. There's no salt added to these corn tortillas, so if you're looking for an SOS-free corn tortilla, boom, it's done. These are great in the oven too, to make chips.
These are really good, thick chips.
This is a 100% whole wheat pita bread, which is not that easy to find, believe it or not. It has a little bit of added salt, but that's it. Now this is an item that we have never used, right?
No, we haven't.
This is a whole wheat lavash bread. We're gonna make a wrap for you here in a moment with this because we wanna try it out. But it is just stone ground, whole wheat flour, water, salt, and yeast. Same ingredients pretty much as the pita bread. So oil-free lavash wrap tortilla, whatever you want. I mean, it's not a tortilla.
Yeah, it's not a tortilla, but
it functions like one.
Exactly. It's impossible to find tortillas without oil or some weird ingredient for wraps, because I love wraps. I've heard that you can make really good crackers out of that too. Okay, we don't really ever buy these items. This one's brand new, so we wanted to get it. We saw Chef AJ using it, and it looked kind of interesting. Jicama wraps.
So we're gonna try those out for you in a moment.
Just jicama, I guess, cut into kind of like a taco shell. People go crazy for this cruciferous crunch. I know it's a very popular salad item.
What's in there? Kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, green cabbage, red cabbage. It's so simple.
It's really nice that it's all cut up and shredded already, and we'll have to try to incorporate it into our salad habits. Or into our wraps that we're gonna make.
Let's make some wraps.
Let's make some wraps. I wanna try some of this stuff out.
Let's use this, the corn, some salsa.
That rice packet.
We'll do the rice, we'll do these, and we'll do the lavash.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. All right, Reeves, what do you say we make a wrap? So we just heated up a little bit of the roasted corn.
Yeah, just to defrost it a little bit.
Throw that in. Throw in some greens. You want me to throw in this whole bag?
We microwaved some of the grains.
So here's the medley rice. Yeah, I'm going for it.
Okay.
Oh, even more. 'Cause that's gonna...
It's gonna wilt a little bit because some of the stuff's warm. Okay, so let's put some salsa and cheese into there.
I'm a little bit hesitant on the cheese, but if you want to do it, if you believe in your heart and your soul,
I
that
can
it's
also
gonna...
top my own wrap with the cheese. You don't have to put it in there. So
Good compromise.
With the salsa?
Yeah, salsa for sure. Okay, Reebs. So you just put a little bit of eggplant hummus. Get that dance. Okay, so let's get a little, how do I do it? Do I put it on one side? Do I put filling here? How do you do a wrap anyway? Why do I feel like I just don't know how to do wrap?
Put it on one side because as you roll it, maybe.
Look at this, isn't that really nice?
Yeah, it looks really pretty.
Okay, Reebs, show me your rolling skills. Yeah, you're right. Put more. Why do we like not know how to make wraps?
We don't do it often enough because we could never find good wraps.
Yeah, that's true. That is the reason.
Uh-oh, we have a break. I did it too tight. I ruined it.
Okay, so you rolled a little too tight. But
I rolled too tight. I didn't know what I was doing.
It's okay, we can make this work.
Maybe we should have warmed the wrap up a little bit before.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. Preheat the wrap. This is fine. It looks delightful. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's really good.
That's like super good.
Oh my gosh, it's like that feeling of, oh God, what took me so long? I can never get those lost years back.
It doesn't even need extra sauce, but I still want to try the cheese on it. It is so simple. We use a little dollop of hummus and a little bit of salsa.
This is fantastic. I'm super impressed and happy.
Now this would be great if you were like staying in a hotel and there's a Trader Joe's nearby. Oh, our filling came out.
Okay, that was one of the best wraps I've had, I swear, in a long time. Crack that spin. Spin drift, everybody.
I'm drinking Waterloo Black Cherry.
Grapefruit Spindrift is like homemade LaCroix. Jicama wrap time. Are you ready to make a jicama taco.
I mostly just want
Is that
to,
what we're calling it?
I guess, I want to touch it and see how thin they are.
What? They're just like fresh vegetables in a
What?
thin slice. How much jicama gets wasted so that you can get
How?
the large part of the jicama for this?
Yeah, what does a jicama look like before it's cut into this tiny shred?
Spread a little bit of the hummus. Get us some filling there, no lady. Okay, what's jicama? It's good, but I don't like the texture and the fragility, the perishable nature of these.
I really like this.
The flavor is good.
It's really fresh and crunchy and summery and
The crunch is nice, for sure. They're good. I would buy those.
these are definitely a great option if you don't eat any kind of flour.
I've enjoyed our lunch together. I'm glad that we're gonna make another wrap so that you can photograph it and then I can eat it.
Those were all the items that we love to buy at Trader Joe's.
If we missed anything, definitely let us know. We'd be more than happy to go back for another run and try more things. And if there's another store you want us to try and do a food haul with all those things, just let us know and we'll do that.
Maybe Costco.
Maybe Costco, that would be a good one. Thanks for watching. Click this playlist right here and check out more of our videos. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.